First I introduce the topic. Imagine in future human beings have this technology that can produce other humans in factories. Do you think it's correct that families go for that kind of generating new generations, or they have to keep the traditional families like father, mother, and children? Which one you prefer?
For me, I don't like this one, because the human life is like marriage and get sons and daughters, not like go to a factory and make son. You don't feel there is a relationship between you and that child. How can you take care of him, leave that girl or that boy grow with your family as one of them? I don't agree.
Me too, because the family is family. When you are when the children comes from factory, they are maybe when they born, they are just maybe 1, 2, 3 years. So they need help from maybe some peoples that are older than them. So when we have father, when we have mother, when we have sister, brother, they can help them. When they are children, until they are maybe being younger, until they will be maybe man and woman. So without this helping, I don't think so they can do something for our society or for our life.
I think the function of traditional family is to teach some social skills and also helping them grow up. And if there is a team, there is a group, a professional group of psychologists and coaches that they can bring up the children in the factory. I mean, after birth, they can help the children, they can treat them, they can teach them everything, they can support them, and do that.
This is the normal situation now. Now we have family, and on the other side we have schools, and we have university, so we have everything.
No,
what
so
is the benefit? What is the benefit from those children if you are not their father, and you didn't take care of any one of them? Just give money for a team, professional team, and take care of them, teach them social skills.
You know,
what is the relationship between you and those guys? Why you bother yourself and
I'm not.
What's the goal of this?
Yes,
I will tell you. So one of the criticism is that you think there is not any benefit or any goal for that. But pregnancy has some dangers and some disadvantages for women. Many women doesn't like to do that because of the physical effects of pregnancy. One example. The other one is the financial help. When people grow in different families, one family is rich, the other one is poor. But if they are coming from a factory, they are growing up in a similar situation, so they are treated as equals.
How they grown up in similar situation?
Because
some
the
of them
factory
will go to a rich family also. Some of them will go to
they will never attend any family. They will keep in touch with the factory and the team, with supporting team, to the death. Like the feeling that
they will not be normal. They are now soldier.
No, why soldier?
Soldier.
They can learn art, they can learn music, they can play with each other, they can make friends, they can do everything.
All of them will get the same skills. No, because the enjoyment of life, it has ups and downs. If everything ups,
this is
life
I think it's natural for human to feel love with other. I think we need to love father and mother and feel that, and sister, brother, because when if you are like you want to make a people like machine or something, like just without anything, without any creativity, without anything, because when you are making the people or make the children, it's just like machine. Okay, you have to eat, you have to think, you have to work and sleep.
Why you remove love? They can love each other, they can love the coaches
you love
and
someone
trainers.
who are not from you. Not inside yourself, this one is not a part of you.
You know,
or part of your family.
in the world, many wars are because of the blood and race. For example, I'm from this race, so I fight for this race. But if people come from the same company,
Is it possible
so they,
for the war?
yes, for
They
all
will
the
fight
world.
for
think
their
so.
company.
All the people
They
They
will
will
fight-
fight their
agree,
for
yes.
their company.
I don't think so. All the countries,
Yeah,
all the
all the
people,
countries.
except
Yeah.
this,
So
this idea.
nobody will has the keen or enthusiasm for the race or religion or something because they're coming from the same society. They just think about themselves.
This
Okay.
is not
But the
All the
Russia,
peoples,
not
all the
Russia.
peoples need religion. All the peoples need idea. All people, and the peoples are different. You cannot just take all the people together and say to them, okay, you have to just follow this way.
No, nobody forced them to be the
Okay,
same.
maybe
or
some
not.
people or some children wants to go out from this
No problem,
factory
they can go.
and get married and make a family for them.
Because this is the nature of
It's
life.
natural. It's natural.
You know,
I
if
love
you
some
don't like
girls.
to make children, what is your job in the life? Just eat and
No, you know, you can improve, you can help you can save your planet, you can help other people, but and you can have the sexual relationship, but you don't need to lead it to a new child.
This
Just
is the result of that relationship. If there is no result,
the result
how
of the
can we ensure
relationship.
that you are?
Why you think the result
You are
of the
active.
relationship is a child? The
Okay,
result-
okay. Some people wants that. What about them? They need children. They want children.
They can adapt one of the children, one of those childs from the
No,
factory.
no. This
They
is
will
natural,
not feel
natural life.
anything.
It's natural right. You
They
cannot
will not feel
take them.
anything between them.
Here, I
Yes.
want to say something about natural. You think everything is natural is good?
Yes.
Okay, now I will tell you some examples. Naturally, your nails are grow up, but opposite, despite the nature, you cut your nails every day. Why you do that? And
Cut
you
my
cut
nails.
your hairs,
Cut.
despite your nature.
Because I want this style of hairstyle.
So, if human beings want that style of living,
You want that
Okay,
style of
but
living,
not for
but
all people.
I think
Okay, you can maybe in some
few
country.
percent, maybe
Yes.
3 or 5,
Yes.
not 5.
Okay, you can open
2 or
this country,
3%.
this company, this factory, and say to people, okay, this is not forced, and you can choose this factor, and you can come to this factor and take the children from them because they have children. But you cannot just make it for all people because the people they cannot accept. All the
But
people
believe
cannot
me,
accept.
not more than 3% will go and choose children.
but I think differently because nowadays the age of marriage is rising in civilized countries that people are living in a kind of convenient situation. If
No,
you
no.
look
Why?
at the Europe, if you
Europe,
look
I
at
think
the
in opposite. Because if they have money, if they have comfortable life, they will get married. Why they will wait for
you
old
know,
age?
I think during the years, in the individualism grows and socialism is going down. People want to devote their time and money to themselves. For example, I really don't want to devote my time and my money to other people, other my kid, my wife. I don't want to choose that.
Really?
Why should I do that? Why should I sacrifice myself for someone else? I can do it for myself.
This is
to
the
grow
circle
up.
of life. Your family sacrifice their time to help you to grow up, and
They
you will do
choose.
the same.
They
for
choose
your
like
children.
that.
Okay,
Yeah.
for example, now our fathers, when they get married, they're thinking about us because we are their children, right? Now, if you cannot get married and you will go to the factory and take the children. Okay, you have to think about these children or no, because father and mother when they get married, they just thinking about their children. But in this way, they don't have any feel about the children.
Who
They
will
don't have
pay
think-
to the factory? Who will pay to the factory to help that child to grow up?
They should pay from the same source they pay for utilization of the city. Who's
But
paying for
utilization for the city maybe will not cost them the same cost for 10 children, not for million, for example,
But-
for one country.
But I think many families and many people don't like. Let me get back to your example. Okay, you said our fathers. You know, they live in different atmospheres, different situations. For example, my father. How many options does he does he have? Okay, does he's just getting married, having child, going to work, come back. But for a person like me, I can continue my education. I can be a researcher, and I can help my planet. You know, there are many serious problems in our planet. Okay, so I can at least alleviate a part of this pain from the next generation.
You will
Okay?
sacrifice your time.
Okay, you will come
others.
to the university.
To the all the
You
world,
will
not
come to
just
the
one
university
person.
every day
Yeah.
and do your research and do your
Uh-huh.
work. After that, maybe after 10 hours,
Mhm.
you feel get boring and wants to come back to
You want to enjoy
work.
your-
I will
Yeah.
go with my girlfriend, no problem. I can,
If your girlfriend wants child, what will you do?
you know,
Yes, because
you
this is
shouldn't.
natural rights for, especially for women.
If
They
If
need
you are
they
not
need
machine,
children.
just
You
work,
if
study.
you know, if I want to choose a girlfriend, I will choose a person with the same idea with me. Why should I choose a girlfriend
Very
like that?
difficult to find
Okay,
one
all
like this
the
idea.
girls not like not like each other.
You will waste
They are
your- you will
different.
waste
They are
your life
different
in his
thinking.
life.
So I
Just-
don't think so. This is
Believe me, if I tell this decision to many girls, they would be really happy because many of them they escape from
No,
pregnancy.
they will say yes. After that, when you are, they are sure
I
you
talk
are.
with other
They have
a lot of
boyfriend.
girls. They said to me, okay, I like this feel when I'm pregnant and my children move in my abdomen and playing, especially at night. I talk with them. So
Like crazy.
yes, yes.
You know, if you look at the life of famous American actresses, they mostly they adopt childs. They never they don't like to get pregnant. Why? I think this decision depends on the social level of your.
Because about their idea, maybe they don't want to corrupt their body.
Why? Yes. Why should they
Their
corrupt
bodies.
their body?
They think about that. They
You
want.
think
they
you think the
about that.
government has a lot of money
They can
put
adopt
inside
children
the
because they
factor?
are rich.
because when you have the factor like this, so you have to
Needs
be
too much money.
too much money to spend. On
Okay.
them.
Imagine that governments are paying that money. Okay. Don't go for the
Okay.
route.
Okay.
Where-
We are just
where? The
speaking
government-
about the result.
Because if you want to say your perspective, you should explain everything.
Okay.
The government, could the government collect those money and pay to those factory
You know,
from people?
of course, from the
So-
task, from the natural resources,
At the
from
end-
everything.
At the end, you will pay for that children. Why you don't produce your children?
I don't want
your
to
child
bother
and-
myself and occupy my time with the children. Let me tell you an example. You need 8 hours working, 8 hours sleeping, and you have just 8 hours to enjoy your life. These 8 hours, if you devote that 8 hours to solving the problem of your wife, your family, and especially in Middle East to communicate with relatives, do you find any?
It doesn't need 8 hours. Why? If you want to spend time with your family, maybe 4 hours. Fair enough for me.
At least you need 3 hours to do your individual things, like taking showers, do shopping, something. Okay, so you are talking about 5 hours. 5 hours, you have time. You don't need to. You don't need to study.
3 hours to do shopping and taking shower.
Eating, taking shower, shopping, and many things happen that I didn't consider now.
Okay, 5
Okay?
hours.
5 hours. You don't need to study. You want to.
Oh,
don't
you
want
are
to improve
worker.
your-
You are worker now.
So
You
you
said
can
you are
work, you
work.
can
Yes,
study.
yes.
You
No,
are
no, no,
work,
not
you spend-
academic studies. Newspaper, things that you should learn.
How
from
much
the
you
world.
need? How much you need? How much time? Just maybe 1 hour to read the newspaper. I didn't read the newspaper in my life. I'm single.
Okay. Believe me. Okay, but you know, the people are different. But
I think
Did you read the
this
newspaper?
this idea is good, but in some countries like Jordan, I think they have private school.
Mhm.
They bring the children from the families
Yes.
and put them and put it in these schools and work on them and teach them, learn them how to face with the life, general life. So we can make this one like not factor to produce the people, but it's like school to learn them.
But again, again it take the family away from, take the children away from the family. Okay, and it hurts that relationship you mentioned.
At least-
No,
it will not
They
hurt.
take the
You can
children
go
maybe
and
for
see
1
that-
year.
That child
They can go back to
To
their
his family.
family, and see the father, mother, all the families,
and
and
you
come
can
back.
go and see that child anytime you want.
Yes,
At
so
least,
just
at least you
like
feel
us
there
now.
is a
Now
relationship
we are
between you and
we
that
are
child.
far from our family, but we can go after 1 year, 2 years.
Yes, but at least
5
you feel
months.
something connect between
We
you
are
and that child.
grandfathers and grandmothers. We're not talking about ourselves. Okay, let's conclusion. Okay, 1 minute. Let's conclude all the discussion. Okay, you tell me the disadvantages.
Disadvantages. Firstly, you will not feel any feelings, any connection between you and that child, because you don't feel that anything connect between you and him.
So emotional
Like
problems.
Emotional problems,
genes or emotions.
social problems, social skills.
Why you
because
bother
they will,
yourself and pay for
decrease the social skill.
professional
So-
team or schools to help that child? He or she not your child at all, not your son or daughter.
And now I want to tell you about advantages. It removes the dangers of pregnancy. It increases. It increases
Pregnancy
the.
is natural, it's normal.
It hurts the structure of the
But
body. of the
medicine,
woman.
I think medicine can treat this.
Medicine is
injury.
against something opposite of nature. Okay.
Hell,
No, the second, I just want to make a list. The
Okay.
second disadvantage, the second advantage is it increases the social abilities of the people because they grow up in a bigger community than a family of 4 or 5. They have to learn discipline. Okay. The other advantage is the time that people can save. Okay, if you devote your time to your family and bringing your child, you don't have any time for yourself, or at least you have less time for yourself. In this method, you can devote your time to yourself and increase and be a better person in
but
life.
you destroy all the enjoyment of the life because you want to make a boring life. Enjoy,
It's
just boring.
like
Like
machines
machines. What is the difference between human and machine now?
A human can feel, can talk, can
How
go,
can you
can
feel
learn.
you don't have child? You don't need to think about anything, just yourself.
Now I'm single. Okay, you mean I don't enjoy my life?
No.
Of course I enjoy my life.
What? Enjoy for
Okay.
what? Just go to
Okay, I think
restaurant,
time's up.
eat nasi
Yeah.
ayam and go back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.